Ministry of Power, Government of India, Shri Jitesh, Economic Advisor, Ministry of Power, Shri Sandeep Ji, Director Operational, MSTCL, Shri Sugat Gambeji, Director HR, MSTCL, and all the NPTI colleagues, and as well as all the new faces I am seeing as a young dynamic engineers. Welcome all of you. I really would like to appreciate MSTCL and long meetings with Sugat Ji, because he came earlier also to see that everything is comfortable for you. I really assure you, all MSTCL officials and especially Sugat Ji, because he is looking after Director HR, that we will take care not only the quality education under this induction training program, but we will try to develop the holistic approach by giving them the various aspects of Indian classical music and culture, yoga and all others, so that they can become asset to MSTCL in future. We have designed the training modules with a consultation with MSTCL so that we can give you the overview what is happening in this dynamic power sector right now and what is the role of you in your organization, and especially emphasis we are giving on transmission sector. So once again I welcome you and thanks MSTCL for giving this unique opportunity. Sir, this is the first time we are handling 170 participants of induction training program. So I really give a lot of thanks to MSTCL for giving us this opportunity. And I'm very sure that we will be successful for imparting the quality training as well as holistic development of all your engineers, so that they will retain and work and contribute for the progress of India. Thank you. Thank you, Pankaj.
Thank you so much, Madam, for such an inspiring and warm welcome speech. It's always a pleasure to listen to you. For the smooth functioning of any organization, the human resource team plays a major role, and here too, it was visible throughout the joining process. So let me take the opportunity to invite Shri Sugat Gambeji to share the podium. Sir, please.
Respected Dais, Dr. Tripta Thakur, Director General, MPTI, Shri Pankaj Agarwal, IAS Secretary, Power Government of India, Shri Jitesh, IAS Economic Advisor, Government of India, my fellow colleague, Director Operations, MSETCL, Shri Sandeep Kalantri, sir, and here my distinguished team of HR department and my young engineers. I welcome you on behalf of my Energy Minister and DCM, Honorable Shri Devendra Ji Fadnavis, sir, on behalf of my Chairman and Managing Director, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, sir, and all my Board of Directors, Director Operation himself, he is available here, Director Project, Shri Nasir Ji Kadri, Director Finance, Shri Ashok Palnikar, sir, and the whole my department is here from last 2 days to welcome you to complete your joining formalities. And I really take very privileged to come here for 9 weeks induction level training program for Assistant Engineer branch of MSETCL at the very distinguished campus at National Power Training Institute, Ministry of Power, Government of India. I really feel that human resource is the key function. I want to start with a saying of Procter and Gamble that you take away all my wealth and you leave human resource, I will regain the entire wealth in 10 years of time. So that kind of the power human resource has. I take very proud in telling you that Maharashtra State Electricity Transmission Company is India's one of the leading transmission in the electricity power sector, and which is making the pioneer in many aspects. I would like to say, and I feel very proud to say, that HVDC is the first Padga to Chandrapur line, which has been pioneered by the Maharashtra State Electricity Transmission Company. And thereafter it was then come to the power grid, and then it was followed in many other states of this country. I also feel that we are now embarking on the technology, and engineers are expected to do the marvels, engineering marvels, and I am sure the 9 weeks of foundation, it is creating the foundation for the young engineers. Now you are into the safe hand of Dr. Tripta Thakur and the team of Dr. Tripta Thakur, and they will create the foundation for you. You are under surveillance 24 by 7 round the clock, and they will be doing a lot of things physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually strong, so that lot of dynamics which are there in the power sector, you should be able to cope up with that dynamics. So engineering marvels are required to be created. Power sector is need of engineers, and I feel that you are chosen few because you are selected amongst the big competition, and you are selected by the merit conducted by Institute of Banking and Personal Selection. So I take I welcome you, heartiest congratulations for cracking this merit and getting into such a time-tested and old institution like Maharashtra State Electricity Transmission Company. I like to say that we make an investment into the human resource, and we think that it is required to develop certain capabilities, and that capabilities we need certain expertise, and that is why we selected, when we came here on invitation of Dr. Tripta Thakur, we were very much impressed with the kind of capabilities they have, and then we felt that rather conducting this foundation course in-house through our regional training center, we will do it, and we will ask NPTI to develop our capabilities. So with this kind of a hope and kind of expertise what the National Power Training Institution is having, we thought that our engineers will be properly groomed for this 45 days long training, foundation training. Friends, we are doing many kind of activities, and there are so many functionalities under the electricity segment, and we want our engineers to be smart enough. And now your journey has started from the campus to the corporate. You are now under certain frameworks. You have certain limiting factors. So everything will be now from today onwards. You are into the DNA of Maharashtra State Electricity Transmission Company, and this kind of a process of training and foundation courses is nothing but the cementing that kind of a culture in you. So organization priority, now you are wedded with the organization. So you are supposed to be governed by the service conditions, service regulations, and so you are now part and parcel of the family of MSETCL. And this family is 15,000 sanctioned family. So we have the 15,000 sanctioned manpower, out of which 10,000 manpower are working manpower, and 5,000 manpower are likely to be recruited. It is a 2022 recruitment which is happening now with the induction program. We have another 400 engineers which are already advertised, and which are the process of recruitment is already on. So we would be saying that we'll be completing the benchmark of 15,500 employees. So we are established in the year 1962, the erstwhile Maharashtra State Electricity Board, and it was trifurcated into three companies: Maharashtra Generation Company, Maharashtra Transmission Company, and Maharashtra Distribution Company. And we are into transmission company. Our infrastructure is at par with a power grid company. So we say that we have 900 plus substation, 45 to 50,000 circuit kilometers of line, and around 1 lakh MUA capability, which the Maharashtra state, which I think it is the biggest state. So we cater to the requirement of electricity segment of the entire Maharashtra. So my dear friends, you will be trained here for 45 days. You will be given all kind of a 360-degree exposure. not only engineering, but there will be a personality development in the context of your yoga, meditation, sports, cultural activities. So you will be made in such a way that KGF, that gold making process, and after that you will be deputed to your respective department, and you will be placed under state of Maharashtra anywhere. So that kind of arrangement we are making. I am sure that Maharashtra electricity company will progress with your addition 170 number further, and as we made a profit of 1000 plus crore of rupees, and which is the Maharashtra state government the highest profit making company, and which we will be making the progress year on year as we did before. So I am very hopeful about my young engineers who will be taking this training quite seriously, and will be able to absorb whatever the learning you will have in this 45 days long training program. I wish you all the best, my young engineer, and look forward to meet you. Whenever I get an opportunity, I will come and spare time with you as per the time slot given to me by the National Power Training Institute, Dr. Tripta Thakur. Whenever I am called, I will like to take 1 or 2 sessions for my young engineer to talk to you in detail about the human resources and the human dynamics and what are the challenges we are facing. At this juncture, I limit my talk and like to listen to more to the dignitaries who have come here, especially Shri Jitesh John and Shri Pankaj Agarwal sir, IS. Thank you very much and warm welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts, specifically with respect to the HR point of view. And we assure you, sir, that after doing this 9 weeks training program, this batch of 166 participants will meet your expectations, organizational needs. Thank you very much, sir. So, Shri Sandeep Kalampri, sir, Director Operations, is with us. So, I would like to invite sir to share his views on this occasion. So, I would like to express gratitude to him for providing this wonderful opportunity to NPTI to train such a pronounced batch of AIs. Sir, please join us.
Honorable dignitaries on dais, Shri Agarwal sir, Secretary MOP, and other dignitaries on the dais, and all my team members, welcome to Mahatransport. Since you are joining your Mahatransport family, I would just like to say 27 years to my service, I have never seen such a big gathering joining the organization. So big thank you to you. Today you may be a larger, but within a period of time, evolving time, I am hopeful and I am confident that you will be evolving yourself in a finished product that we call as a gem. You might be knowing that in academic excellence is different, but the professional excellence is different. And the way power sector is evolving nowadays, especially the transmission, it is getting complex by every passing day. And I think this could be the good combination to have trained them from the premier institutes like NPTI. And the way NPTI has taken it seriously, their highest authorities, say the secretaries is personally here, this confirms their commitment to the quality education and training. My sincere request to all, be focused. जैसे आपने देखा होगा धूप में आप अगर कागज रखते हैं तो दिन भर भी पड़ा रहेगा तो कुछ नहीं होगा, बट उसमें सामने अगर एक ग्लास पकड़ते हैं तो 1-2 मिनट के अंदर वो जलना शुरू होता है. So your focus is very much needed in the training. You never know what skills you can pick up from here, but because the facilities, faculties we are coming over here, they are learn fellows reach into training. They may not be knowing other aspects, but they are good to deliver knowledge. So my request, sincere request to stay away from personal and other liabilities and be focused on training period, on the training, so that you can extract maximum out of these deliveries. We may meet again. I would like to come to interact you again. But for the time being, my best wishes to you. Keep exploring. Again, welcome to Mahatransport. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable thoughts. NPTI being an apex body under the Ministry of Power, Government of India, for training and human resource development in power sector, is in persistent association with the Ministry of Power and its dignitaries. Today's event is unique in terms of our association, as it is the very first time that we want to have you, sir, here with us. It's my privilege to share with you his successful journey so far. Shri Pankaj Agarwal, sir, is Secretary, Ministry of Power, Government of India from July 1st, 2023. Prior to this assignment, sir was Additional Secretary and Director General, Acquisition, Ministry of Defence, Government of India since January 2022. Sir was Additional Secretary and Joint Secretary in Cabinet Secretariat from 2019 to 2022. Before this, sir has held various important portfolios in the government of Madhya Pradesh. Among us them, sir was Principal Secretary, Public Health Engineering, Water Resources, Narmada Valley Development and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise MSME in the state government of Madhya Pradesh. Sir belongs to the Indian Administrative Service of 1992 batch and has wide experience in the area of health, industry, infrastructure and finance in a career spanning for 29 years. He studied civil engineering at IIT Roorkee, followed by Master of Technology in the Construction Management at IIT Delhi and Masters in Public Management at National University of Singapore. With this, it's my pleasure to invite Sir to share.
Thank you so much, Yukta ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Let me start with congratulating the directors of MSETCL and all of you for this particular recruitment and also initiation of the course. It's a great opportunity to be part with this. मैं भी आपकी तरह आप अभी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, मैंने 1 जुलाई को ज्वाइन किया, हम में आप में इतना अंतर. But when I joined power sector, then I was told by the industry and some of my old friends in the industry कि बहुत इससे बढ़िया टाइम नहीं हो सकता पावर सेक्टर में आने का. This is the best time to be in power sector. क्यों? Economy is growing, energy demand of the country is growing, the challenges are growing, and now there is a huge focus on renewable energy. Renewable energy, there are two things. One is the projects come very quickly. You can set up a new solar power plant in 18 to 24 months time straight. You can set up a wind power plant in the state 24 months, if not earlier than that. And the problem is that renewable energy is intermittent. We don't have the luxury of base load. The peak has shifted. The markets have become very 1,000 megawatt above the demand we last year. This year we are Our thermal generation is about 15% more than what we were generating in August 22. So it's highly dynamic. The challenges are huge. And now, the transmission system has to work ahead of the generation. This is the golden rule the country has adopted. पहले बात होती थी ट्रांसमिशन पहले आएगा कि जनरेशन पहले आएगा. थर्मल प्रोजेक्ट्स थे, हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट्स थे, बड़ी लग्जरी की टाइम थी. 4 साल, 5 साल, 6 साल में प्रोजेक्ट आते थे. हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट हो सकता 5 साल, 6 साल में प्रोजेक्ट आते थे. हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट हो सकता 10 साल में आता हो. आपको ट्रांसमिशन लाइन बनाने में 2 से 3 साल लगते थे. वी ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू थिंक कि ठीक है प्रोजेक्ट आने दो, थोड़ा मैच्योर हो जाएगा, उसके बाद फिर हम ट्रांसमिशन प्लानिंग करेंगे. नाउ द ट्रांसमिशन प्लानिंग हैज टू कम अहेड ऑफ जनरेशन. जब तक आप ट्रांसमिशन पॉइंट नहीं बताएंगे कि कूलिंग स्टेशन कहाँ होगा, पावर कैसे इवैक्यूएट होगी, तब तक जनरेटर अपना प्लांट इस्टेब्लिश नहीं करेगा. तो अब तो बात वहाँ से शुरू होती है कि आप पहले अपनी ट्रांसमिशन प्लान बताते हैं, फिर जनरेटर्स अपने प्लान बनाते हैं और उसके बाद फिर आरी पार्क्स बनते हैं और फिर वो कूलिंग पॉइंट तय करते हैं और उसके बाद फिर आपकी लाइन बनती चली जाती है और जनरेटर पीछे पीछे आते जाते हैं. तो जो इंटरमिटेंस ऑफ एनर्जी है, अभी जो हमारा शेयर है करीब नॉन फॉसिल सोर्सेज का, दैट इज 43%, लेकिन उसमें हाइड्रो भी मिला हुआ है. इफ यू रिमूव हाइड्रो एंड इफ यू रिमूव न्यूक्लियर, देन एक्चुअली हमारे पास करीब 1,20,000 मेगावाट की विंड एंड सोलर की कैपेसिटी है. और ये कैपेसिटीज हमारी आगे बढ़ के जो कैपेसिटी मिक्स है, बाय 2030 our non-fossil capacity will be 65% of our total installed capacity. By 2047, our non-fossil capacity will be 89% of our total installed capacity. Imagine so much of intermittency you are going to handle. People like you will handle. People like me will fade away in the history. Right. So, this is the best time to be in this sector, most exciting time, where you will be laying the foundation for the transmission system of the future. You will also be managing the reserves, the secondary reserves. Some of you will be managing, I think, पोसोको का counterpart भी यही लोग डील करेंगे. You will be managing the reserves. Suddenly you will find that wind dying down. साला कर्नाटक में wind बंद हो गई, 11,000 मेगावाट आपका जनरेशन एकदम से ऑफ हो गया. How do you manage it? In the first week, I went for the South Asian Power Secretaries Conference. My counterpart from Pakistan told me, मैंने उससे पूछा कि तुम्हारे ब्लैकआउट क्यों हो गया था. He said, बॉस एक दिन में अचानक 6,000 मेगावाट विंड निकल गई, हमसे मैनेज नहीं हुआ सिस्टम. पूरा पाकिस्तान was in blackout. I think about more than 24 hours. So this is one aspect. Second most important aspect. The grid has to be flexible. For that, the grid has to be smart. Transmission has always been smarter than the rest of the value chain. But we have to become much more smarter now in terms of grid, as a manager of the grid, in terms of equipment, in terms of management. Everything has to be very, very smart. And smartness will also require a lot of electronics, both in terms of hardware and also software. There is another major challenge. Since I have come from the security side, I was in Ministry of Defense before joining Ministry of Power. So the very, very important challenge to the national security is the cyber security of the country. If you ask me as a defense sector man, यदि आपको किसी कंट्री को न्यूट्रलाइज करना है, डिमोबिलाइज करना है, तो आप सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? माय इमीडिएट रिस्पॉन्स विल बी टेक डाउन देयर पावर. सेकंड विल बी टेक डाउन देयर रेलवे. थर्ड विल बी टेक डाउन देयर टेलीकम्युनिकेशन. बाद में लड़ाई लड़ने जाएंगे. जमीन पर लड़ाई लड़ने की जरूरत ही ना पड़े. आपके यहाँ दूसरे देश में इतना पब्लिक अनरेस्ट हो जाएगा, मिसमैनेजमेंट हो जाएगा, केओस हो जाएगी कि उसके बाद सामने वाला कंट्री भी अटैक करने के पहले 3 बार सोचेंगे. कंट्रीज लाइक इजराइल, रशिया, ईरान, forget about the United States. There are countries who have dedicated teams which manage the cyberspace. And our systems have to be actually cyber secure by all means. Firewalls, protocols, the equipment hardware, which should be free from the malware, the worms. We have to be very, very vigilant about all these things. But all that will come, and it is the transmission system manager who will be actually providing us this kind of security. तो आपका रोल बहुत रूटीन रोल नहीं है. आज आप जब ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं इस सेक्टर को, तो आने वाले समय में आपका रोल बहुत बहुत चैलेंजिंग होने वाला है. और आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू नोट दैट MSETCL is aggressively recruiting very, very bright engineers, and I must congratulate you on this occasion. कुछ चीजें हैं, आपकी तरह मैंने भी इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ी थी. मुझे लगता था मैं गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट हूँ IIT रुड़की का, तो मुझे बहुत सारी इंजीनियरिंग आ गई है. जब मैं सबसे पहले मेरी पोस्टिंग हुई, मैंने IAS बनने के पहले थोड़े दिन के लिए इरकॉन ज्वाइन किया, और इरकॉन ज्वाइन करने के बाद दूसरे दिन ही उसने मुझे, आप लोग जानते होंगे पनवेल वाला जो एरिया है, सीवड़ी बेलापुर वाला, जो आपका थाने क्रीक का ब्रिज है, वो क्रीक का जो ब्रिज है, उस ब्रिज के पार्ट था मैं उस समय के लिए. और उस ब्रिज की कंक्रीटिंग होनी थी, तो मुझे चीफ इंजीनियर ने कहा कि इसका ब्रिज डिजाइन तुम करोगे, और साथ में ये भी कह दिया कि कल जो बार बेंडिंग शेड्यूल है, तुम बिली मोरिया तो डिजाइन आएगी सर गेट से, उसको देख के पढ़ लेना और बार बेंडिंग करा देना. यू कैन इमेजिन मेरे पैर कांपने लग गए. गोल्ड मेडल वगैरह सब काम नहीं आते हैं, आपको नए सिरे से काम सीखना पड़ता है. और इसलिए डोंट फील शाई इन आस्किंग क्वेश्चन. आपको जो बात समझ में ना आए बिल्कुल पूछ लीजिए, क्योंकि जब प्रैक्टिकल काम आप करेंगे तभी चले जाएगी, किताब काम नहीं आएगी. तब आपको जो है अपने सीनियर से, अपने कोलीग से, अपने टीचर से, आपको जो नहीं समझ में आता है बिल्कुल पूछिए, शेमलेसली पूछिए. IAS में होने का एक बहुत बड़ा फायदा है, हम हर कुछ दिन में नई जगह पे जाते हैं. साल 2 साल 3 साल बाद हम एक नई जगह चले जाएंगे, तो नए सिरे से फिर हमें सवाल पूछने का लाइसेंस मिल जाता है. हमें कोई बात समझ में आती नहीं है, मैडम आपको कुछ बताएंगे कि साहब इसमें जो है रिएक्टिव पावर कंपनसेशन हमें इतना चाहिए, तो हमें नहीं समझ में आएगा, हम पूछने के भाई रिएक्टिव पावर कंपनसेशन होता क्या है, इंडक्शन मोटर की क्या प्रॉब्लम है, इंडक्टिव लोड के क्या इश्यूज हैं, क्यों आपको चाहिए, तो हम शेमलेसली पूछ लेते हैं. ये सबसे अच्छा टाइम है शेमलेसली सवाल पूछने का. डोंट हेजिटेट. इफ यू हेजिटेट टुडे यू विल नेवर लर्न. मैं तो आपसे यही कहूंगा कि इस अपॉर्चुनिटी का पूरा फायदा उठाएं. अंडर ग्रेड में हमने क्या किया, क्या नहीं किया, दैट इज आवर पास्ट. नाउ इट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू मेक अ गुड बिगिनिंग. कीप आस्किंग क्वेश्चन, क्लैरिफाई योर डाउट. मैं 6 साल पावर सेक्टर में पहले भी रहा हूँ, जब मैं स्टेट में था. रिक्रूटमेंट हम करते थे, मैं इंटरव्यू बोर्ड में खुद बैठता था. नॉर्मली हम बच्चों से यही सवाल पूछते थे इंजीनियर्स के लिए, जब रिक्रूटमेंट करते थे, कहता तुम्हें क्या अच्छा लगता है ये बता दो. कोई कहता था मोटर साहब अच्छा लगता है, कोई कहता था कि साहब मुझे जो है ट्रांसमिशन ठीक लगता है, कोई कहता था मुझे कुछ और अच्छा लगता है. तो उसमें भी हम पूछते थे तो उसमें क्या अच्छा लगता है ये भी बता दो. तो ट्रांसमिशन में नॉर्मल क्वेश्चन पूछते थे, शॉर्ट लाइन क्या होती है, लॉन्ग लाइन क्या होती है, और आधे बच्चे गलत जवाब देते थे. इंडक्शन मोटर में आधे बच्चे गलत जवाब देते थे. डजंट मैटर. नाउ वी आर पास्ट दैट स्टेज. It's time to ask questions, clarify our doubts, and be at the top of the game. If you are not at the top of the game, then the country is going to actually suffer. देश का नुकसान होगा यदि हम अपने चीज में महारत हासिल नहीं करेंगे. इस भावना के साथ अब आप काम करिए. एज पावर सेक्रेटरी, यदि मैं पावर मार्केट को नहीं समझूंगा, मार्केट रिस्क इकोनॉमिक डिस्पैच को नहीं समझूंगा, यदि मैं रिएक्टिव पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं समझूंगा, यदि मैं ट्रांसमिशन प्लानिंग नहीं समझूंगा, यदि मैं इंटरमीडिएंस ऑफ सोलर नहीं समझूंगा, या मैं रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ स्टोरेज नहीं समझूंगा, तो देश का नुकसान होगा. मेरा तो अपना समय निकल जाएगा. 1 साल 2 साल 3 साल इससे ज़्यादा तो रहेंगे नहीं पावर सेक्टर. बट द कंट्री विल सफर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. सो मेक द बेस्ट ऑफ दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी and give your very best to this country. Thank you so much. Wish you the very best.
Thank you so much, sir, for igniting these young minds who are about to start their career. I am sure all of our participants get deeply inspired by you. May I request our Director General, ma'am, to present a memento as a token of our gratitude to Secretary Power, sir. Please, ma'am. Thank you, sir. As we come to the conclusion of this event, I invite Dr. Manju ma'am, Principal Director, NPTI, who has helped us in various ways to make this program a grand success. Please, madam.
Good morning, everyone. Respected